Good morning, how are we? Hope you're doing good, hope you're well. I'm just about to make a little morning coffee, although it doesn't look like the morning in the camera. It looks like a lovely summer's day, like it's so like bright and vivid. But in real life, it's like the most miserable, dreary, rainy morning, and for some reason, the camera's making it look lovely. But anyways, I hope you're doing good. So I got back from Malta. When did I get back? 2 days ago, 3 days ago now. And every morning since getting back, oh, you just can't beat. I so nearly just went, go on, have a little go. Have a little smell. Can't beat the smell of fresh coffee. Ever since getting back a couple of days ago, I've just missed out on breakfast every morning. I haven't been in like a good flow, a good routine like I normally set myself up to be. As you know, if you've been watching the videos for a while, I am all about the morning routine. Since becoming a dad, it is just like the most crucial, important thing. Otherwise, I just get savaged the entire day, and I'm just tired. So I'm just trying my best today to like set myself back up into my normal flow, into the routine of coffee in the morning, potentially a fresh orange juice as well. I was in such a good routine of that a couple of weeks ago, but I've kind of fallen out the flow of that as well. A good, easy, quick breakfast. It's just got to be quick. It's got to be easy, otherwise I just don't fit it in the morning, and then I just don't end up eating until lunch. So I'm going to prep some breakfast for tomorrow and the next day in a second, and then also my AG1, which I'm going to speak about in a second. So that is the plan. But first things first, coffee. Morning coffee done. And now it's on to prepping up some overnight oats. I've got a little recipe that I wrote down. When did I even write this down? January 2023. I mean, it's literally the most simple thing ever. Half a cup of rolled oats. Got that. This guy here. I'm pretty sure I doubled up this recipe. So I feel like I actually did a full cup. I think I just doubled everything. Half a cup, another half a cup. Half a cup, another half a cup. Half a cup of milk. Basically just double up everything if you want double the portion size. One tablespoon of chia seeds. I feel like you can just freestyle this kind of thing. A tablespoon of honey and a tablespoon of peanut butter. Yeah, we've got squeezy honey here. Like that, like that. I might have to do one peanut butter and one M&S Collection Italian hazelnut cream. This is the most delicious thing I think you could ever spread on anything. It's unbelievable. Let's do 2 big teaspoons. Then I always just get this really long spoon and just give it a little mixeroonie. And that is literally it. 2 days worth of breakfast. Pop these in the fridge. Add a couple of little blueberries or blackberries or something on the top when I eat it. I normally do it in the evening, like every 2 or 3 evenings. I'll just make like a batch for the next couple of days. I think going away with my mates and not with Zoe and the girls has just like thrown me off into a slightly different routine for the last couple of days. So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling excited to like just get back into the norm flow. And I've never been, and I don't think I ever will be, a morning person. So like feeling good first thing in the morning, that's the most important thing for me, you know? Which leads me on perfectly to the sponsor of today's video, which you've probably seen this floating around the background here on the side of my vlogs, or you definitely would have seen me drinking out of these bottles here in the vlogs. I'm pumped, I'm not gonna lie, to be working with AG1 again on another video, because I worked with them back, I want to say it was about 6 months ago, and I spoke in that vlog about how the first time I ever ordered was in January 2021. I started my 30-day subscription. That is how long ago it has been since I first started taking AG1. I feel like I'm constantly, and you probably are too, because I feel like we're quite similar here, I'm constantly told to like take this supplement, try this thing, do this thing, take this every morning, this every evening. And with AG1, it takes all of those thoughts and worries about all of that kind of thing away with literally, let me move you down, one simple little scoop from here into there, and that's literally it. Like, it is just that simple. And then pop the lid on and give it a little shakeroonie. Actually, one thing I normally add is some ice. Drop a couple of little bits of ice in just to make it that notch colder. Wake me up a little bit more in the morning, you know? It's just good. I mean, it feels weird to be talking about it as if I'm trying it for the first time. I've literally, as I showed you in the last vlog, been drinking this since January 2021. It has got over 70 essential nutrients, including vitamins, minerals, and gut-friendly bacteria, which supports your energy, which is what I need, and your gut health, and much more. I think for me, the main thing is just like making it part of the routine. Like I said, having it in the morning with my breakfast, with my coffee, and just adding it into my life. Typical, just as I was about to get to the good stuff, my camera just ran out of charge. So you can go to drinkag1, I'm gonna put it on the screen here, .com/Alfie, or you can also scan, I'm gonna put a QR code up on the screen here to get started on your order. And if you subscribe, like I said, you will get 10 free travel sachets, as well as a bottle like this of D3 and K2 with your first purchase. And that is only available for a limited time. But yeah, go and enjoy, go and add it into your life. Just build it into part of your routine. Right, I need to get upstairs, bring this with me, and my coffee, and go and get in the shower. Get ready for the day. I'm still wearing my pajamas. Let's go! She's pretending to be asleep. You're not asleep,
Missy.
We've reached
that age.
Oh no. Are you too tired to get hot chocolate?
You have to step me and I want to be asleep. And then I'll wake up and be like this.
You want me to come around and wake you up?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll come around and wake you up. You want me to come around and wake you up as well?
I think she's already
You are definitely not asleep. Over the last couple of days, Novi has realised that she can look out the window whilst we're driving.
It's so cute.
And now we drive around and she's just like, ah, 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 at everything we drive by.
Growling at things.
Like that.
She's so excited, look at her, she's so
We've just come out to the, I was about to say local farmers market. It's not actually local to us at all. We've just driven like 25 minutes to be here, but it's a lovely little farmers market. Get a little coffee, little hot chocolate, bite to eat. Hopefully there's also going to be a butcher that sometimes has a stall here that does the most amazing meats, and they're all like marinated and like such beautiful cuts. Right. So I might try and pick something up and get the barbecue going tonight. It's currently 11:30. The weather is gradually getting nicer today. And just with it being October now, I'm like, if I don't utilise the barbecue at every opportunity I can, it's just going to be raining every day soon, and I'm not going to want to be barbecuing outside. So I'm going to try and potentially get the barbecue going for this evening for dinner.
Aren't you going out?
Oh!
You're going out, you might have to do it tomorrow.
I am going out. Completely forgot about that actually. Me and a bunch of schoolmates are going out for dinner tonight. I completely forgot. Okay, maybe barbecue tomorrow. Look at your little head.
Have you noticed her eyes are going a bit more greeny in the middle?
They are, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Hey?
You leave that hat on. That's to keep you warm.
Come on then. Let's go.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go, baby. Could we get 2 of those, please? 2 of those, indeed. Thank you.
Not today.
That's it, flat line ready there. One with a few sprinkles on, shall we?
Look at that. Hello, fuzzy boy.
Do I want some of your hot chocolate? Yeah. Yeah, with the pink cardigan.
Yeah, it's so nice with your bow.
It is a little bit later from when we were at the farmer's market. We've already been back home. Also, you might notice from the length of my sleeve, I'm currently wearing Zoe's coat by accident. It looks so similar to one of mine, and I put it on. I've just come out with Dad. We're on a little walk together, just in the countryside, catching up, chatting about an exciting project that could be happening. I'll fill you in the future. But yeah, just out and about, accidentally wearing Zoe's coat. Probably didn't wear the right shoes for this walk, to be honest. It's so lovely here.
Very chilled, isn't it? Peaceful and still.
open it so high.
I'm looking. Ottie absolutely, as you can see, sends it on the trampoline now. I'm so glad that we finished up a walk when we did, because it's now raining outside. Dad and I did the entire walk with no rain.
Yeah.
How lucky is that? Just made a little cup of tea. Quite the random mix with a cup of tea, but I just wanted to show the vlog.
Look how big this is.
That's quite big for these actually, isn't it? Because I didn't even know these were a thing until literally this week. So some of you might not know about kiwi berries. I think Zoe got these from Aldi. And they're basically tiny little, like literally like this big. So a bit bigger than a grape. Kiwis.
Oh, look at mine.
Mmm. And they're so good.
I'm looking at photos of my birth with Novi, and I just noticed something that's the most me thing ever that she was doing as she was being pulled out.
Who, Novi?
Yeah. Look what
like
she...
literally coming out of the actual C-section.
Coming out of the C-section.
We took photos, by the way, of absolutely everything. I feel like there'll be people watching and be like, what do you mean you've got photos of the C-section?
This is what she was doing with the umbilical cord. You're gonna die.
Let me see, Mummy.
I wish I could put that in the vlog, but it's pretty gruesome.
So I do so many weird things with my toes, guys. Alfie's always being like, what are your toes doing?
You constantly just like clench your toes and
grab
like,
things in them.
Like if you were sat and there was like the edge of a blanket,
I'd put it like
you would just like put it
toes.
between your toes or something. And Joe's exactly the same. Like both of you. It's like a sibling thing. Novi
So it's a photo of Novi being pulled out and her feet are together. Her big toe and her next toe are wrapped like that around the umbilical cord, like pushing it. Do you think that she was like that inside me?
It's so weird to look at.
She must have been. Just chilling with that in between her toes.
Just finding it comforting.
Isn't that so funny?
That's the most you thing ever. Right, come on then. Now jump onto the sofa. Yeah, there we go. Now run along the sofa.
One on the sofa.
Yeah. And around this side, and now jump onto the trampoline. Whoa!
Daddy, can you do this? It's really hard.
Alright, then what is it?
Jump onto here.
Yeah, let me have a go. Yeah.
And then all the way jump to there.
Jump into there? What, over here?
Yeah.
I mean, I can try.
You can do it.
You got it?
Yeah, done.
What?
Yes, I can do it.
No.
Can you lift me up?
I'm a little bit bigger than you.
I'm jumping over here, Mummy.
Don't tell Mummy we're doing this.
Be careful.
And now let's run. This way.
No, come here, Daddy. And then we jump over the sofa like that all the way to the front lane.
Oh, we won't be able to jump from here. That's way too much. Look, we can run around here.
Oh,
Run around. Up onto here.
Yeah.
And jump back on.
Up onto here.
Go on then.
And jump back on.
Whoa! Shall we show everyone you're clapping? Yeah. What about your waving? Come on then, show us what you got. Yay! You show us. She is covered in tomato from her dinner.
She loves jumping on that trampoline.
Ottie.
Did you call Ottie?
Novi.
Yay!
Woo-hoo-hoo!
Well done.
Just finished up giving the girls a bath, putting them down for bed. And I realised, I just saw this on the side in the bedroom, which is where I opened it. And I realised that I've never actually like properly got everything out of the box. It's not this box. I don't know why, but they randomly sent it in this box. Zoe actually bought me this as one of my birthday presents last month now, and I haven't had a chance to like set it up and use it all yet. But because earlier on, if you saw in the vlog, I bought a big old piece of meat, bought some pork belly from the butcher earlier on, it seems perfectly fitting to open it up now and take a look at it all properly. Since tomorrow, I'll probably be getting the barbecue fired up to get cooking. So over the last couple of years, I've bought myself a couple of really nice, and I feel like I've spoken about this before in videos, really nice kitchen knives. I started off with these two here. They look like this. Still look after them incredibly well, don't you worry. Put them back in the box every single time. These two knives here, I can't even tell you just how lovely it is to chop things with both of those. And then fairly recently, probably maybe like 6 months or so ago, I got these two knives here that are just the most beautiful kitchen knives. Unfortunately, this one went through the dishwasher and I'm so gutted. So I'm either gonna have to give it a go sharpen it out myself with these two sharpening blocks that are in these boxes, or realistically probably gonna have to send it off to somebody to sharpen because I don't really wanna do a botched job and ruin the knife when it is so lovely. Sharpening it for the first time. But inside this box here is a solid 15 centimetre, I don't even know how to pronounce that word, carbon steel cast, cold forged, corrugated, chisel edged 15 centimetre knife that apparently is the dream for barbecuing. So this right here is my new knife to use on my barbecue, and I can't explain just how excited I am to get using this because it just looks ridiculous. Check that out. And then the other side, I don't know if the camera can pick that up properly. I've never seen a knife like it before. It's just like one solid chunk. It is so hefty and so heavy, and then sits in there to store it. And then this bit over here is basically a sharpening system. So you basically put these onto here to sharpen your knife up. And I am very excited. Cool, how the times have changed, eh? I used to do like little hauls of trying Japanese candy and challenges and stuff back in the day. And now I'm here, just put my two daughters to bed, doing a little haul of my new kitchen knives. My kitchen knives. And do you know what? I absolutely love it. Yoy. I am tired. 9:15 and you're saying you're tired. When you've had sleep like I have for the last week. Trust me, you'd be saying that you're tired too. Novi wasn't feeling too well for a couple of days this week, and it just absolutely threw our sleep off, like ruined it. We were literally up like every hour and a half, every 2 hours in the night, and just that amount of broken sleep gets you. It gets you good. Anyways, it is time for me to end off this vlog, and at the end of every video, as you know, I always answer a question that was left on the previous video. Well, I thought I'd switch things up today, because as you know, over the last like, what's it been now, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months maybe, I've been building out and developing this future self and lifestyle journal. And one of the things that I've put into the journal every day is a different question to answer. So I thought it'd be good to answer one of the questions that is in the journal on one of the pages at the end of today's video. Oh, and the question that I'm gonna go for, there's just so many goodies. Okay, what do you wish you had more time for? I feel like that is such a good question to just like sit back and have a think about. And there's so many different ways in which I could answer it. Like if I looked at different aspects of my life, like personally, as a family, as work, fitness, with my friends, but just in general, what do I wish I had more time for? One thing that's definitely been on my mind recently, and I try my best to do as much as I possibly can about it, is getting to spend one-on-one time with Novi. I just feel like, I know it's different with the second child and you can only do what you can do, but I'm so aware that Otti got so much one-on-one time with me and Zoe individually, and also both of us together and just her. Whereas obviously Novi being the second child, so much of her time is spent with us or with me or with Zoe, with Otti being there as well, which, don't get me wrong, is absolutely lovely, and like they get on so incredibly well. It's just the cutest thing when they're like playing together and like sharing things, and Otti's helping her out, and like we're really at like such a fun stage where that's like happening a lot at the moment. But at the back of my head, I'm constantly aware, yeah, of just the fact that Otti got so much time with us by herself. Whenever I can get the chance to spend one-on-one time with Novi by herself, or Zoe can, or we can together, I really try and make the conscious effort at the moment to like really utilize that time and like make it fun for Novi with us. So I feel like that's probably the thing at the moment that I wish I had more time for. I'd love to know how you answer the same question. So please drop a comment down below. What do you wish that you had more time for? I'm going to go down below. I'm going to read all of the comments. I'll reply back to a bunch of them. Equally, if you've got a question that you want me to answer at the end of next week's video. I feel like it's always as I'm ending off my vlogs that my camera just runs out. Like it literally just cut out and I'm like, no, I'm about to literally end off the vlog. Just hold on for a couple of minutes more. But yeah, if you've got a question that you'd like me to answer at the end of next week's video, drop it down below. There's no right, there's no wrong, there's no particular topics, whatever you possibly want, anything that's on your mind, or if you've seen something in the house or you've heard me mention something, drop it down below and I'll answer one at the end of next week's video. Is there anything else? I suppose the journal that I literally just mentioned that I've been developing for the last like 4 or 5 or 6 months now is going to be available for pre-order in about a week's time. And trust me when I say this, like I'm not even joking, this is the product that I am the most excited about that I've possibly ever released. Like this is genuinely the thing that is going to help you become the future version of yourself that you want to be. You're going to be guided along by the journal to do the things that you've always wanted to do, to be the person that you want to be in the future. It's going to help you become that. So I'll leave a link down below if you want to go sign up. There's already over 11,000 people that have signed up, which is just crazy. So definitely head down below because as I said, it goes for pre-order in like a week's time. But as you can probably see, the vlog doesn't actually end here. This isn't the end of the video. This is only the end of like today's vlog. So over the last, I don't even know, 4 or 5 months, I've been going on and on and on about this charity fitness event that I've been training for with my friends. And as I said at the beginning of this video, I just got back from Malta. That was to do the actual event. The date finally came. I did it last week. In fact, actually, I did it a week ago today. And I took my camera along and I filmed it all. And I've put together like a little edit so that you can kind of experience and feel and see what I got up to. And trust me, it was so sick. I had the best time in Malta. We've raised so much money for charity. I'm so incredibly proud of everybody. It was just amazing. But yeah, if you've enjoyed the vlog, this part of the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe, it takes 1 second. Literally go down below, give it a little thumbs up. And I hope you enjoy all of the Malta footage. I'll catch you next week with another new vlog. I'll see you then. Here we go. Oh man, this is surreal. Hopefully you can hear me all good because I'm currently sat on the waterfront and it is a little bit windy. It is just so surreal sitting here right now. I've been thinking about this moment for a good couple of months now. I've been training for. I'm currently on the island of Gozo, which is just off of Malta. I flew into Malta yesterday morning and then jumped on the ferry past Camino, which is a little island in between Gozo and Malta. And now here I am on Gozo. I'm here for an event called the Maltese Rat Race, which is a multi-sport fitness. It's called Rat Race. It's not a race. The race is only against yourself personally. There's not a certain time that I'm trying to achieve. I'm just trying to accomplish the challenge of doing it. And I'm here with 2 school friends of mine who I'm sure you would have seen me throughout the last couple of months worth of videos training in the gym with non-stop. Yeah, we started up about 4 or 5 months ago. And the idea behind it was to raise as much money as possible for 3 men's mental health charities. Morgan's picked one, I've picked one, and Max has picked one. The event starts tonight at about 2:30 AM, which is wild to even think about. Like the entire run that we're gonna do is in pitch black with head torches. I've never done anything like this before in my life. I'm just so excited. Before I left for the airport, I actually filmed a little clip with Zoe whilst I was packing my bag, so I'll insert that now. It is about 12 hours or so until I leave for the airport, which is crazy. I feel like the last month has just like flown by so quick. I've got a list on my laptop. I don't know if you're able to see that.
That is long.
All of that is mandatory kit that I have to have, otherwise you can't do the event. I think I've bitten a bit more off than I can chew with this event. I mean,
I could have told you that the day after you booked it.
It's quite a big commitment for like a physical challenge. I've never done anything like this. I've never even run an official 5K of like a park run or anything.
Alfie Deyes never does like anything by halves, he just goes in.
It's time to pack the bag, and I just thought before I just put it all in there and hopefully it fits, because we're only allowed to bring 1 duffel bag per person. I've got to have all of the mandatory kit in there, as well as, didn't even think about this, my normal wash bag, my normal clothes, like swim shorts, because there's a pool at the hotel.
Also, that is taking up most of the bag.
Yeah. Or hopefully I'm gonna like just clip that on the side. Or maybe
okay.
wear it.
You're gonna wear that on the aeroplane?
And they're like, that counts as a separate bag, and I'm like, all right, counts as my hat. What about now?
You're like, I need this in case of extreme turbulence.
It is go time. After months of thinking about how I'm gonna feel in this moment, thinking about what it's gonna look like, what it's gonna feel like, what the temperature's gonna be like, here I am. It is now. As I said, all of this is with the aim to raise as much money as possible for 3 men's mental health charities. I've set up a donations page, and I've worked behind the scenes on the most incredible setup to really ramp up donations as much as possible. So I've got 3 partners on board to match all donations up to £5,000. I'm also going to do the same and match all donations myself with Future Self up to £5,000. So I just want to say a massive thank you, a massive shout out to No Two Ways, which is my friend Callum's shoe company, equally the Sidemen's charity Brightside, so thank you so much the Sidemen if you're watching. Yeah, another friend of mine has done the same with his company, the Specialist Rescue Group. Massive thank you to him. And then obviously, as I said, I've chipped in as well with Future Self. Right now, on the donations page, and I haven't even done the event yet, this is unbelievable, I literally ticked it live less than 24 hours ago. It's ridiculous. It is £20,635 already raised. That is unbelievable. It is just going to make the world of difference to the 3 charities. We've got Dads Unlimited. I'll leave all of their infos down below as well so you can check it out. The Woodpecker Project and Movember. Right, it's getting so windy that you're probably not going to be able to hear me much. So I'm going to cut the camera off here. The next time that I pick up this camera is going to be in a handful of hours. It's going to be pitch black outside. I'm going to have my head torch on and I'm about to start. Whoa, my gosh, my hat nearly just blew in the water. I'm feeling so good. I'm so excited. It's go time.
It's just too dark to even film anything.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, away go! 9K's in, boys. 9K's. Here we go, we are finally on the island of Malta. 56.5 kilometre cycle. Let's do this. 10K into the ride, just pulled over this little view. No, I feel like we're about 6K, you're having us on. You're trying to make us feel good.
About 3K?
Are we about 3K?
Yeah, about 5.
I feel like I found the Maltese Black Gang Chine.
Perfect. There we go.
Yes.